to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing something interesting, and we're going to be doing something that I was actually recently inspired to do by a Netflix series that I've been watching called Tidying Up with Maria Kondo. Tidying Up with Maria Kondo. I'm not really entirely too sure. I hope I didn't butcher her name. Basically, if you're not entirely too sure what the Netflix show is, Maria, is it Maria or Maria? If you're not entirely too sure what the Netflix show is about, it's basically Marie goes into houses who need serious tidying up. There's also an aspect of the show where she declutters people's books and kind of teaches the lesson that you should only hold on to something to you if it brings joy. I know I read recently on Twitter, I don't know if it was on Twitter or I read recently somewhere that a lot of people who read books were kind of upset. A lot of people who read books were kind of upset with what she said in terms of keeping a minimum number of books. And I used to be an avid reader. I used to read a lot. I kind of read like every once in a while, since I've been like so busy with the readings that I have to do at school, which I mean is keeping up with that is another situation. But I thought it would be a good idea to kind of go through all the books that I have in order to make room for some of the new books that I want to read. I've been recently into a lot of nonfiction books, so books kind of like The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up, you know. And I thought it would be kind of interesting to look back and see what books I have and what books I kind of want to give up, what books I want to hold on to, whatever kind of sparks joy and brings joy for me. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the other room where all my books are, and I'll be right back. So this compartment is where I keep the majority of my books. I have a lot of books. I probably don't have as much as a lot of people do, but oh, this one's like, yeah, that one's like stacked. I'm gonna bring these books to the other room and see what we can do. Okay, honestly, I feel like, yeah, these are a lot of books, but there's probably so many more people who have way more books than I do. So keep in mind though that I do have more books at my house where I stay for university. So I'm not entirely too sure what my strategy is gonna be. I'm probably just gonna categorize. I know you're supposed to hold an item and see if it sparks joy for you, but I think I just want to categorize them into like authors or genres or something, and then kind of take it from there. Okay, so let's see. First we'll start with Twilight. So Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, Eclipse, New Moon, and Twilight. I lost the cover for Twilight. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm probably not gonna give these up, only because I feel like Twilight gets a lot of hate. It is something that was a huge part of my I guess childhood, and kind of like one of the things that got me into reading avidly. And once in a while, like once every couple years, I like to reread them. So I don't think I'll be giving these up anytime soon. So I'm just gonna put this stack on the floor. Okay, you know what, first I'm going to start off with the ones that I know for sure I'm going to keep. So next series is Harry Potter. Harry Potter is again a huge, like even way a bigger part of my childhood. There's no way that I'm giving these up. So this is the Half-Blood Prince. So that's the book 6. Chamber of Secrets. I got this one at a garage sale, funny enough. And I'm pretty sure someone put like pink stamps on it. I feel like someone put pink stamps on it. Why am I recalling pink stamps? I guess not. Oh, there is a stamp. There's a stamp. It's not pink though, but there's a stamp right there. I don't know why I remembered that. Oh, there's another one. There's a couple stamps. And there's another one there. I'm not sure what the stamp is. I can't really make much of it. Maybe it's Timothy Goes to School. Comment down below if you remember that show. Okay, so we got 6 and 2. The Philosopher's Stone. I have a birthday card here. Oops. Is this even open? The third one, Prisoner of Azkaban. And yeah, don't ask me, but all of the Harry Potter books that I have are like not a part of the same set. They're all different. Some of them match, some of them don't. I don't know why. I can't find the other Harry Potters. I feel like I have way more books in my basement and in my house where I go to university. Well, all I know is I'm keeping these 4 for sure, so that's done. Let's do Hunger Games. Okay, so Hunger Games, Catching Fire. And I can't find Mockingjay! That, kind of sad. I don't know, where could my books be? This is turning into, a scavenger hunt to find where all my other books are instead of getting rid of other books. So that's kind of interesting. So we're keeping the Hunger Games and Catching Fire because that's another series that I was obsessed with, and every couple of years I like to go back and reread it. So I gotta make a mental note to look for Mockingjay and to find the rest of the other Harry Potter books. Okay, now I feel like I'm left with stuff that I'm not entirely sure of. Stuff that I've probably read and I don't really care about that much. There's another series here that I really liked. The Mortal Instruments. I loved this series when I was in high school. When did this get published though? I'm not too sure. But anyways, I loved this series when I was in high school. I even dyed my hair red like the main character. I was obsessed with this series. I don't think I finished it though. I don't know why. I think I got to book 3. I don't even think I finished the 3rd book. But I feel like I might have to reread these too and kind of like restart the connection with these books because they're really good books. Yeah. Okay, so now I am left with books that I probably don't care about. Okay, this book is called Frenemies by Alexa Young. And, oh, something is in here. I used this as a, what's it called? What is it called again? A bookmark. I use my Webkins as a bookmark. Wonder if I can still log into this. Is Webkins still a thing? I'm gonna have to hold on to that and see what happens. But anyways, Frenemies by Alexa Young. I'm pretty sure they made this into a Disney movie with Bella Thorne. The movie was terrible. It was nothing like the book. This book was filled with so much drama. It was so good back when I was, in grade 6 or whatever. And the part 2, Fake-tastic. I don't think that, what are the names? Avalon and Haley? I don't think that they became friends again after. I'm not too sure. I don't know, I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm probably gonna give these up because I don't feel any attachment to them. They don't bring me joy. They did it when I was younger, but thank you for bringing me joy. So these are gonna go in the giving away pile. All right, I loved these books. I don't remember what series what are they called? The Clique. Oh yeah, The Clique, and every book was about a different girl and like a different story, and yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? I feel like there's 5 of them. These were pretty interesting books when I was younger, especially like if you just wanted to do like a quick read. Pretty interesting when I was, I don't know, however many years old. But they don't serve me a purpose anymore. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give you guys up. Okay, so I'm getting kind of somewhere. I'm missing the first book of the series again. Like, what? All right. Another series that I can't find the first book for, but the House of Night novels, House of Night series, I was obsessed with when I was younger. And I remember like there was a lot of risque stuff going on in these books, and I think I got the first book when I was like 12 or like 11 or something, and I didn't know that the first book had like swear words in it. So when I first got the book and like I saw the F word, I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. I hope my parents don't find out that I'm reading something with like swear words in it. And I remember I told my cousin about it, and I was like, hey, I accidentally got a book with like swear words and everything, and all this risque stuff is going on, but it's so good, I don't want to stop reading it. And what did she do? She told her mom, and I think her mom told my mom, but I don't think my mom really did anything about it, which is kind of odd because my mom was really on top of that stuff. But I kind of want to keep them because I feel like I can appreciate them more now. Yeah, I kind of want to keep them. I'm gonna keep them. Okay. Oh, this series I never really got into. I thought the books were kind of boring. What are they called? Percy Jackson. I never really got into it. I read the first one and the second one. Not really my thing. And it's sad because I haven't even seen the movie, but what's his name? Logan Lerman? Yeah, pretty attractive, but I never really got into it, so thank you for serving me. If you don't have Sarah Dessen in your book collection, do you really read? Sarah Dessen is probably one of the most iconic novelists of our generation. Oh my god, I read this book sometimes when like I'm just bored and I need something to read. This is a really good book. Lock and Key. Oh my god, it's so sad. And then Just Listen. This book was good too. It was good, but I think I'm gonna keep this one. And I'm gonna, oh, there's another, what do you know? There's another bookmark in there. I lost the cover for this. I know I have the cover for this, but this is The Host by, oh, there's something in here that I used as a bookmark. I have so many bookmarks. But this is The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I can't tell you how many times I tried to reread this book and I just could not get through it. I know, like, I saw the movie and the movie's really good. I actually really like the movie, but it just, like, for me, the story takes so long to pick up. I just never finished it and I never got through it. But maybe that's something that I can appreciate now because I just never, you know, I tried reading this when I was like, what, 12 or 13, 14, I don't know, whenever it came out. Like, a part of me wants to keep it, and then a part of me is just like, did it really bring joy to your life if you never really read it? But now we're moving on to John Green. So I do have The Fault in Our Stars. That's in my other house, and I do have like, oh, I have the Catherine book, Catherine's, Abundance of Catherines. I have Paper Towns. I did not like that book. I have a whole bunch of other John Green books in my other house, but these are the two that I have right now. Unpopular opinion, but looking for Alaska was okay. It's nothing to write home about. I like The Fault in Our Stars so much better, so I'm gonna give this one up. And Turtles All the Way Down, this is the new one. I got it right when it was published. I think it was in 2018 or 2017, I can't remember. But this one's a really good book, actually. 2017. Yeah, I got it when it came out, but this one's actually a really good book. I'm gonna keep this one. Oh wait, no, I put this one in the wrong pile. So I'm gonna give up Looking for Alaska, and I'm gonna put this one in the keep pile. And then Will Grayson. This is another John Green one. I got this one at the thrift store. I haven't read this one yet, only because I'm currently, I got another book at the thrift store that I'm currently reading. And I was gonna finish that one and then start this one. So I'm gonna keep this one because I haven't read it yet. And I like John Green. Another one that I got at the thrift store is Wild. This is a true story with by Cheryl Strayed, and I saw the movie with Reese Witherspoon, and I just saw it at the thrift store, and I was like, well, the movie was good, maybe the book is better. And I'm kind of into nonfiction books, so I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know why I have this book. I'm not entirely too sure. I've never read it in my life. Yeah, I kind of was really into like conspiracy theories and like Area 51 and like all that stuff when I was younger. I never really read about it in books. I kind of just watched videos on YouTube, but never read it. Not really interested in it. Okay, this one, this author, Gail Forman. So I'm missing so many books and I don't know where they are. I'm just kind of, my head's all over the place. So this one is Where She Went by Gail Forman. This is actually part 2 of the first book, If I Stay. So I read the book for If I Stay, and then I saw the movie was really good, actually. I love Chloe Grace Moretz. The movie was like really good. And I read part 2. Part 2 is really good, and the ending was just, you know, great. It was everything I could imagine and more. But like a part of me is thinking, is it something that I'm really gonna reread? I don't think so. I don't think I would reread the second one because the second one is just kind of there. The first one is kind of like the best one. And like this one is just kind of like closing the end of what happened in the first one. So like I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this one. If I do find the first If I Stay, I am gonna keep that one though, because that book was really good. This is another book by Gail Forman, the Just One Day. You know what? I thought that this book was cute. I just thought that it was really unrealistic. It was just like a total, like, a girl goes on vacation and then she meets a guy and then like all that kind of stuff happens, and then I just thought it was really unrealistic. It was cute in the beginning, but like whatever. And then she also has part 2 of this one called Just One Year, which I didn't even get that book because I googled it, and apparently it's the exact same book in the perspective of the guy, which is just like, what is the point of that? So it doesn't really add anything to the to like the ending of the story. It just kind of like shows what happens in the guy's perspective. And I was like, I'm not reading that story again from a different perspective. It's just, if it's just gonna be the same outcome, because that's what it really was. And then I know that Gail Forman posted just kind of like the ending of this story online. So if you Google it, you can find it online, and I did read it. It's like for free, I think. I don't think she's like making a 3rd book, but I read it, and it kind of concludes the whole story. And like, it's like whatever. I just thought it was kind of unrealistic, so bye. Come on. iconic. I remember my 4th grade teacher actually gave this book to me because I think it was a part of the like in elementary school when they used to have like a book rack, and I loved this book. And my teacher just said I could have it because I loved reading it. I feel bad though because I don't really think this sparks joy for me anymore, so I'm just gonna, yeah. So we got some 2 Shakespeare books here. These are books that I actually had to get for school. In elementary school when we had to do Shakespeare. It has like the Shakespearean language, and then it has the English translation or the modern translation on the other side. I don't read Shakespeare. I really was into Shakespeare in elementary school, but don't need it, so bye. This book is actually my cousin's book. She gave it to me, she lended it to me to read like years ago, like years and years ago. I never read it, but apparently there's 3 different books in here, or 3 different stories in here. I think it's 3 or 2 different stories in here. It could be just 2. This is by Phyllis Reynolds Miller. I don't care for it. I mean, I could see if she wants it back, but I don't think she will. So I'm just gonna. And then this one, oh, this is a textbook that this is not a book, this is a textbook that I have to read in 3rd year, which I could sell. So I'll just put this in the giveaway pile, but over here because I'm gonna sell it. And then this book is a book that I'm currently reading. I think I'm about halfway through, and I'm obviously gonna keep this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna count up the books that I'm giving away and the books that I'm keeping, just to see if I like improved my storage in any way. Okay, I'm giving away 16 books and I'm keeping 23. Don't know if that helped a lot. I still have a load of books left. Still doesn't include the other books that I'm looking for, like Mockingjay and the other books to Harry Potter. So I'm still gonna end up with a ton of books. And yeah, that doesn't even include the books that I have in my other house where I live for university. But okay, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you've watched the show yourself, Keeping Up with Marie Kondo. Kondo, again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering her last name. Also comment down below if you recognize any of the books that I talked about or showed you guys. Comment down below if you think this is something you should do, if you need to clean out your book collection. I don't feel like I accomplished that much. I still feel like I have so many books, but I mean, all the books that I'm keeping do spark joy for me, like the show says, or they're just books that I haven't read yet and I'm interested in reading. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.